So typically on a non-match day, our day involves around still doing clips and that kind of tactical analysis part of things. So we do that normally on a daily basis. Sometimes that involves watching clips from the previous weekend that we've been sent to look at. Then normally training after that. So whether that be at our local strength and conditioning gym or whether that be training at St George's Park, that will vary on a day-to-day basis, but normally training of some sort, whether that be at the local pitch. And that training session can also vary. So sometimes it can be a pitch HI, sometimes it's strength work, sometimes it's work with a physio, so it can be different types of training within that day. And we follow our programme set by our sports science department, and then we submit our data, so heart rate monitors and GPS data back to them as well, so that they can feed back on our number of sprints and things like that in our sessions. Then it's all about the rest of the day tends to be around eating the right things because we have our body fat measured and things like that. So it's all about preparing, getting the right amount of vitamins in, that kind of thing as well. So a match day varies differently, obviously, because everything's game related, so everything we do. Normally we're at the hotel from the night before, so it being meeting with our colleagues in the morning, going through some pre-match tactics, getting ready for the game, what we expect to happen so that we're fully prepared for that game. Then it'll be going back to the hotel room, getting changed, ready for the game, and then all in the people carrier, travel to the stadium together, do the game, travel in the match people carrier back to the hotel, and then travel home from there. Oh, loads. This is probably my favourite topic to talk about because I think we have the best seat in the house. We get to see, Premier League football, the best football in the world, up close and personal kind of thing, and we get to enjoy that environment. The atmosphere at a Premier League match is the most amazing feeling ever. I remember every time that I walk out on a pitch, you get that goosebumps feeling, that kind of real sense of pride when you walk out on a football pitch. So I think it's, the feeling that you get being involved in a game is the most amazing thing ever. I think it would probably be to train harder when I was younger. I don't think I thought that at the time. I always thought that I was giving 100% in my training, and I think it would be more to take a risk on dedicating that extra time in your day to train hard, work hard, do as much research as possible, and enjoy every step, I think. I think because we get so excited about getting a promotion or the next step that you sometimes forget to look back where you've come from and how far that journey's travelled. So a bit of two pieces of advice there. So I think now the way that the career is different. So when I first started as an assistant referee on the Premier League, I was a full-time teacher at the same time. So now I can dedicate more time to training, to nutrition, to sleep, to recovery, to tactics. I think now the way the game has developed, we need to develop as referees on that process, that we've made such big strides in that so far. It's only going more and more professional. And I think now that we can dedicate that time, that we are becoming better match officials for it. Yeah, so it's a completely new role really, a new job. So when I was an assistant referee, solely as an assistant referee, I think we looked so much on our tactics and our way that we work in terms of offside decision making and that kind of thing, that now we've opened up this sphere of VAR. It's a whole new learning, so I've had to learn a new job role really, but I love it in a completely different way. I kind of see it as our safety net really for refereeing, so that you're there to support your colleagues on the field, and the one situation where you leave a ground and you think, oh, what have I done? We try and cut that out, and I think that role of VAR at the Women's World Cup is going to be an amazing opportunity to see it from a different perspective rather than on the pitch, to try and support my colleagues in a different way. I'm really looking forward to it. So the AVAR and VAR work really closely together. They're kind of like teammates on a pitch, that's the way I'd describe it. So we're there to kind of bounce ideas off each other. Obviously the VAR will make the principal decisions. They kind of take the lead on that, but a lot of the times they will ask our opinion. So we kind of go through the process, make sure we're following the protocol, and then make sure that we can support each other in that decision-making process so that we can work together to make sure that we are that safety net for the rest of the team.